Before the start of this video, I just want to list a few trigger warnings relevant to today's topic. If any of these look like they would have an adverse effect on your day or your mental well-being, please feel free to go watch literally any other video. I won't be upset. You should put your own well-being before just watching a video. It's not that important that you watch this video. It's more important that you take care of your own well-being. That being said, if you think you're up to watching this video, feel free to continue. Let's get into this. Hello everybody, my name is Kit the Sune, and today we are going to be discussing the lawsuit that has been filed against Activision Blizzard. Activision and Blizzard were originally two separate game development companies in the United States, but they merged in July of 2008, so over a decade ago. Activision Blizzard is currently one of the biggest American video game developers, with notable franchises including Call of Duty, the Spyro games, Destiny, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and StarCraft. Activision also had a hand in the development of Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, a game made by From Software, the creators of the Soulsborne series. As you can see right now, I'm playing Bloodborne, which is also made by From Software, but not by Activision. So the lawsuit that has been filed against Activision Blizzard is brought by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, henceforth referred to as the DFEH. It's filed in the Superior Court of California, based in the county of Los Angeles. The lawsuit is alleging civil rights infringements, including unequal pay and treatment, retaliation, and SH. It's also assigning blame to Activision Blizzard in a former employee's death due to the negative treatment that is also outlined in this lawsuit. I'm going to refrain from naming names involved in the lawsuit, as this is simply the allegations from the DFEH, and Activision has not responded with a response in the lawsuit. They have made a public statement to the public. However, they have not responded legally. So for now, I'm going to refrain from naming any names that are brought up in the lawsuit. The only names I will be mentioning here are the authors of articles I'm citing. So I'm just doing that because these are allegations, and Activision Blizzard has not yet responded in court about these allegations. However, in future updates, once that has happened, I will probably be naming names. Just know that for now, I'm not trying to be weird about this. I'm just doing this because these are allegations, and Activision Blizzard has not yet responded. The DFEH issued a cause finding on June 24th, 2021, after a 2-year investigation into Activision Blizzard, following numerous reports and allegations of mistreatment by former female employees at Activision Blizzard. The DFEH claims in the lawsuit, which I will be linking below, the actual lawsuit, you can go read for yourself. It claims on page 9, lines 5 through 10, that they attempted to resolve these issues without bringing a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard on July 1st, 2nd, and 15th of 2021, but there was no successful resolution of the complaints reached, which is what caused the lawsuit to be filed on July 20th, 2021. The reason I bring that up is there are not in the public response that Activision Blizzard gave, but in leaked emails by the vice president of Activision Blizzard. Well, one of the vice presidents, there's multiple vice presidents. They're saying that this was rushed and that they did not try to resolve any issues that they found. However, in the lawsuit, it does say that there were attempts to try to resolve and bring these issues to Activision Blizzard's attention outside of litigation, which is just something I wanted to address off the bat. This isn't something that's being rushed, and this isn't one person making a big deal out of nothing. This is a whole This is a whole enforcement agency that is bringing this lawsuit after a 2-year investigation. So this isn't some sort of baseless thing that came out of nowhere. If you're more interested in a deeper look into the allegations in this lawsuit, because I'm simply going over the public stuff in this video, I highly recommend Ready to Glare. She did a video that goes over the allegations more in detail, and she discusses them and gives her analysis. I am also linking the document of the law that has been filed in the lawsuit below for you to read for yourself. However, there is a lot of legal jargon that if you're like me and you didn't go to law school or have no interest in going to law school, you might not know exactly what everything means. So I'm also going to link Julia's video because she explains it in more layman's terms. Activision Blizzard has released a public statement that attempts to place blame on the DFEH, accusing them of misconduct in their investigation and claiming Activision Blizzard has a strong value in diversity and inclusivity. The statement is available in the Forbes article, Activision Blizzard Lawsuit Alleges Horrible Mistreatment of Women by Paul Tassi. It's linked below if you're interested in reading the statement in full. It's a pretty long statement, given that it's not a legal response, so I'm going to link it below rather than try to read it all. There are multiple current and former staff members of Activision Blizzard that have spoken out about the allegations and lawsuit since the filing date. The current president of Blizzard stated in an email that the allegations are extremely troubling and the alleged behavior against female staff is unacceptable. However, in contrast to the current president's response, the former president of Blizzard and one of the co-founders addressed the allegations in an open letter stating he attempted to create an inclusive environment during his tenure of over 20 years, I believe, at Blizzard, including before the merge with Activision. But he does apologize for clearly failing to meet that goal, as the allegations in this lawsuit portray. However, in response to that, multiple current and former employees have stated that his open letter is misleading in his actions in trying to affect the treatment of women while he was working at Blizzard. In contrast to these responses that clearly show some sort of contrition or concern, the current vice president of corporate affairs responded in a very dismissive manner towards the allegations. Stephanie Nunnally over at VG247 goes into these and other responses, so I'll link that article below. At this point, Activision Blizzard has not responded in court, like I said earlier, so there isn't much else to address in terms of the lawsuit, other than my thoughts and what consumers can do to show their support of these women who have been so severely wronged by Activision Blizzard. I truly personally am disgusted. Obviously, I don't think you can hear about these kind of behaviors and not feel disgust. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised. Discrimination against women is very prevalent in gaming culture, both in the corporate settings of video game development studios and just in the general community. There's a lot of issues. It doesn't really matter what type of video game you're into, whether it be MOBAs, MMOs, single-player games. It really doesn't matter. There is a lot of discrimination against women, and you're lying if you say that behavior doesn't exist. And if you're not lying to others, you're lying to yourself, or you're just unaware. And at this point, it's negligence on your part if you are unaware of these behaviors and how deeply rooted they are in gaming culture. While I'm not surprised that an allegation and a lawsuit is coming forward about these things, I never would have thought it would be as severe as this lawsuit alleges. Truly, I feel so bad for any woman who has had to deal with this, any woman who has worked at Activision Blizzard. This behavior is disgusting. I was never a big fan of Activision or Blizzard games. I just didn't grow up playing them, but this doesn't make me want to start. This makes me want to avoid Activision Blizzard games actively. I don't think I'll ever pick up an Activision Blizzard game after this because this is just so disgusting. Women in the industry have been speaking up about harassment for a long time, and I think it's time we actually start listening to them and doing something about this behavior. So what can we as consumers do to support these women? There is this concept in economics called voting with the dollar. It's a concept that I talk about constantly whenever economics comes up in my waking life. It essentially means that you spend your money on things you find acceptable. So basically, you are telling a company, because you're spending money on their products, that you agree with their policies and their processes in development and creating the products you're purchasing. So by buying monthly subscriptions to WoW or buying a new copy of a game made by Activision Blizzard, you're telling them you support them. You're saying these allegations don't bother you enough to deter you from supporting them. The thing about companies is that as much as we all wish they would just do the right thing based on ethics and be altruistic, companies are motivated entirely by profits because they're not people. The best way to get Activision Blizzard to improve the treatment of female staff is to stop giving them profits. You can support employees who are staging walkouts by boycotting Activision Blizzard. I'll keep you guys posted if and when there are updates. Let's just hope that these women can get the justice that they deserve and that change can happen in this industry, because significant and meaningful change is long overdue. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.